What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Nintendo Friends, where we talk about everything gaming, but mostly Nintendo. I am your host, Hector/Del, and with me as always is my co-host and fellow gamer, Abel. How you doing today, Abel?
What's up, guys? I'm doing great.
Yo, second week in a row, baby!
Let's go!
Yo, I'm so excited. Today, it's going to be more of a chill episode.
We still got a great topic, great conversation.
We got great things on the docket for you today, buddy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, it'll be fun.
What are we talking about today, Abel?
I don't know.
So,
There's been a lot of stuff on our minds.
Interrupting.
Yeah,
like
sorry.
me.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's all good. So, I mean, yeah, we have some really cool stuff like that's been going on. First of all, podcast is back. That's number one. Number two, we just got into the Amazon affiliate program.
We just got into the Amazon affiliate. I was trying to do Blue's Clues. You sounded like it. You sounded like, what's his name?
He
Steve.
tried and failed is what happened.
Yeah. I was trying to give you a compliment. I said you sound like Steve, but...
We've become affiliates.
There you go.
We've become affiliates. We've become affiliates for Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
That's that. Yeah. Okay. All right. He's more of a vocal musician. All right. So I can't.
It's not even the vocal. It didn't flow.
Yeah, there was no flow with it. But it's more of a rap thing for you.
Oh yeah, true.
So
since I'm a rapper,
yeah,
my SoundCloud and my Spotify will be linked. No, it will not. My songs aren't that bad, but anyway,
they're really not.
No, so we become Amazon affiliates, and it is so great. We made a video on TikTok, and I believe it's on YouTube as well. Just made a short little thing. You know, if you're looking for last minute Christmas gifts, I know by this time Christmas has already happened.
Right.
But I know you guys got Amazon gift cards. I know some of you guys got cash. Okay.
And we also know that some of you guys probably waited till the last possible second, so you still have Christmas gifts to give, even though the holiday's already done and over with.
Exactly.
I know some of you guys are out there.
Looking at you, Mom. No, I'm just kidding. My mom is got all the Christmas shopping done. So, I mean, if you're looking for that last minute Christmas gift, or you're looking to buy yourself something really cool, you know, something really Nintendo-y, we have a whole bunch of Nintendo Switch accessories on our Amazon list. You can click in the link in our bios and just go to our Amazon list. You click on that, you scroll through the Nintendo Switch accessories, some really cool stuff, really affordable things on there.
Yeah.
We've got controllers, we've got this little dongle that you put, yes, I said dongle. You put this little dongle that you put on your Switch dock.
A dongle on the dock. Wow.
Yes. And you can actually hook up an Xbox controller or a PlayStation controller or any type of Bluetooth controller to be
sick. I didn't know that.
So you don't have to buy a Pro controller. Yo, those Pro controllers are like $70-$80.
Yeah.
Okay? You can just buy this for like $19.99. Okay? It's a little dongle that you put on the side.
Well, there you go.
And then if you already have a controller, an Xbox controller, Xbox or whatever, you can pair it to your Nintendo Switch and use that as a Pro controller.
How about that?
Look at that. Nintendo Friends saving you money.
Giving
you what you need for the holidays.
Saving you time, saving you precious energy, saving you tears maybe.
Yeah, because dude, no, gaming stuff is so expensive.
Oh, heck yeah.
It is so expensive. And that's all of this is going to tie into what we're talking about today. And that's Nintendo used to be fun.
Yep.
But go get some Amazon products. But Nintendo used to be fun, guys. What happened?
What did happen?
What happened to the fun? What happened to the Christmas memories? What happened to the bundles of joy? What happened to Nintendo? Have you seen the video of that
Wow,
kid?
that was good.
Yeah. My neck.
You're right. He's pulled something back there.
I'm not gonna be able to I'm gonna wake up.
Yeah.
So, dude, it's so
Where's
crazy.
the magic? Where's the magic?
We were eating Chick-fil-A and we were talking about how, you know, Nintendo really used to be fun and why is it not like that anymore?
Yeah.
You know, they become so, as you know, so really eloquently put it, they become corporate.
Yeah.
And it's Nintendo fun is still there, in the games and in the game design and what they put out. You know, Mario Party just happened and it's great.
Yeah.
It's really good. I don't think that's really lost, that magic of Nintendo. You know, Zelda was great, Tears of the Kingdom and stuff like that, and Echoes of Wisdom. But as a company, dude, did you see the stuff with their museum?
Oh, I heard about that.
So they do have the fun stuff in there. They got these big Wii controllers, big GameCube controller that you can play, and but like the regulars, it looks so plain
Yeah.
and so like
Just-
boring. Even the outside is the ugliest building I've ever seen in my life. It's like
I don't know what that looks.
it's just so plain and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So like, but it's kind of happened. It's really happening all around.
Yeah, everything's just being so modernized, so just like even what you were saying about the building, like I guarantee you 20 years ago, if that museum had come out 20 years ago, I guarantee you it would have been some colorful, fantastic looking, like, you know, or at least more than what it is currently, right? I don't know what it was with companies when that shift really started to happen, but like things have, not just Nintendo, but like things in general have just become so like, bland
and boring
and oversimplified, and you know, it's become a real, it's kind of become a problem, like with just culture.
It's just really sad.
American culture,
you know,
is just
like,
so like
But like if you look at McDonald's,
yeah, great
McDonald's
example.
used to be really colorful, be really like shiny
Fun.
and bright.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like now they used to have like N64s and GameCubes inside the pay place.
Play place.
Now it's become less of a play place, more of a pay place.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Dropping gems, man.
Yeah.
So like
Dropping
it's
truth facts.
facts, and bombs, and like even like the Nickelodeon like studios.
Yeah.
Do you remember what they looked like back then?
Yeah,
Like in
yeah.
the 90s? It was so colorful. It was so like a bunch of slime,
Slime
everywhere.
everywhere. Yeah,
now
yeah.
it just looks like a building.
Right, and it's just like what happened to the charm of these companies? What happened to the, you know, the character? You know, there's just, it's completely lost on the world now, and it's unfortunate. But like, it's got us really feeling, you know, like, I don't want to say hurt, but like, you know, it's left us wanting more, you know?
Yeah.
Or just something's missing, and
also it kind of got us nostalgic because look, the holidays are coming up.
yeah,
You know?
yeah, I guess you're right. You
So
know,
like, you know, we didn't want to be a downer. Like Nintendo used to be fun. No, it's not.
ugh.
Maybe this wasn't a good. No. But like, you know, we wanted to talk about and actually ponder and really focus on the fun times that we've had with Nintendo over the years.
Yeah.
You know, so I know that we've probably said like our favorite like gaming memories and stuff like that, but like, do you have any Christmas memories, like Nintendo memories that you have that just like, I know you had shared some before, but you know that show was a long time ago.
Yeah.
So
I don't
like,
even remember what
you know.
I
We
shared.
got new fans since then, like you know,
Yeah.
new followers. So like, could you share some of the stuff that, you know, maybe like a story or two that you have that really it's got you in the Christmas mood, the Nintendo Christmas mood.
Yeah, I guess one of the biggest Christmas memories that I have, because I was really blessed. Well, my whole family was, you know, growing up. We had Nintendo consoles. We had, you know, sure, we had our hand-me-down consoles from other family members, but we also had our own consoles too. That our parents would slave away, you know, to purchase these really expensive Nintendo consoles. But you know, when they did, it was like the best thing in the world, getting them on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
So I think one thing for me was when we got our Wii. We got our Wii. I don't remember when it was. Maybe 2009. 2000.
Man, that was so the Wii was already like 3 years old.
Yeah,
when
it
you
was
got your
already.
Wii.
Yeah, it wasn't like brand new, but to us, it was like the new console, you know.
The new man.
It was red. It was like a fire red color of the Wii or whatever. And
Wait,
like,
did you have the family Wii? Like the
Which
the
one?
one that like it couldn't even connect to the internet, or like it had some features missing. Apparently,
I don't know.
it's like what did it look like?
It was.
Oh wait, is it the one you have at your house?
Yeah, it was the one that I had.
Oh
at
no,
my
it's a
house.
regular Wii.
Yeah,
It's a regular red Wii.
Yeah.
They made one where it was red and it actually didn't stand up on the side.
Oh yeah,
It
yeah.
stood like a regular.
Looked like a little sandwich. It was just like a little.
Sure.
Or whatever. I don't know.
Looked like it looked like a DVD
It looked
player,
like a little
like
block,
the way
yeah.
that you know how DVD player doesn't stand on its side; it stands
Yeah.
on all fours.
Right. No, yeah. No, I
So,
didn't
like-
have one of those.
And
We got-
it opened at the top. You couldn't put slide
Yeah.
the disc in. It opened at the top, like
Yeah, no, I had the actual like full-blown Wii with the
okay.
nunchuck and everything. We got that, and we had Super Smash Bros. And Wii Sports. were
What did
like the
you-
first games that we got.
Wait,
right
Super
then and there.
Brawl?
Brawl.
You got Brawl on
Brawl
Christmas.
and
2009.
I
What a
believe so,
Christmas.
yeah. And that game was only like a year old, so that
Yeah.
was like a new game. And Wii Sports, and like I can't tell you how close that brought our family. Like that console, like my sisters and I, we'd play our older consoles, but
Yeah.
the Wii was just geared for group play. Brawl was a game that was geared for group play. Wii Sports is, of course, catered to that too. So when we got that console, it was just like, not only did it make for like a really awesome Christmas present, but it doubled as just a means for my sisters and I to get like closer to each other, and my parents too. So
Aw,
yeah,
that's nice.
yeah. So that was a great memory. What about you? Do you have any like Christmas Nintendo memories?
No. No, I mean, yeah, yes and no. It
Or
was
even
more,
like secondhand memories?
it was more like yeah, like somebody else.
Yeah, somebody else got it.
So like I remember my friend said he got a Wii for Christmas,
I was so happy for
and
him.
it was Brawl and what else did you get?
Wii Sports.
No, I mean like
It had to have
growing
been
up.
some.
No. Growing up, I didn't really have a lot of video games.
Yeah.
Like from my own. Actually, it happened after Christmas. So Christmas of like 2004 and 5, my buddies Matt and Tim, they had got Game Boy Advances, I
Nice.
believe. So like I got their old hand-me-down Game Boys,
Nice,
and
nice.
so that's when I really played Pokemon Red and Blue. I mean, I had played Pokemon Red and Blue before, like while I was at their house.
Yeah.
And so like when they fell asleep, I would stay up and like play. I think I got the farthest I ever got like at a sleepover like at their house was like probably the Thunder Badge.
Oh wow. That's
So,
like the
like-
second or third gym, right?
Yeah, or it had to be like the second or third gym. And so
I know Brock's the first one.
yes, is Misty the second one?
I think so. So I think the Thunder Badge is the
Is the third one?
It's the
Third
third
or
one.
fourth? It was the third. Oh wait, that's a Surge, right? Lieutenant Surge.
Lieutenant Surge.
Yeah, so like it
That's
was like
kind
a
of far
Thunder Badge.
for a sleepover.
For a sleepover.
yeah, for one
yeah.
sit down, that's pretty far.
I mean, like, and this is like you gotta remember, I was like 6 or 7,
yeah.
so like this is when we knew how to play games. Another thing, I'm playing games as an adult, and like I saw this like TikTok the other day, and it was like me as a kid not being able to read, playing games, and then me as a 30-year-old, like I can't play games. I feel like I can't get past like a certain thing.
Oh, sir.
Like how was I able to like not read and get
Yeah,
through
yeah.
games like that I couldn't, that now I can't like be
Something
it's-
about the wiring in our brains.
yeah,
Like as
it's-
we get older, it's like things.
maybe we
things-
overthink things.
Yeah, things that would have just been so like, oh, as a kid. Now we're just like, what? I don't know.
What? But yeah,
But
so
that's interesting.
yeah, so like the Christmas, I remember it was very close to after Christmas. I went over to their house and like, yeah, we got like Game Boy Advance. Oh, that's cool. And they're like, you can borrow this, but they were like, you can have it, like
Yeah.
And so, or maybe they just said you can borrow it, and I took it home and never
Either
give
way,
it
you
back.
got it.
Other way, yeah, no, but they were okay with that, and
That's cool.
that is really good memories that we have. And then one of the Christmas memories is my cousin Sel. You know Sel.
Yeah.
She got a Wii for Christmas, I think, one year, and we were over there all the time playing it. Like we were playing Just Dance.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We
I was
were
gonna say, what'd
playing
y'all play?
Just Dance. But we would play Sing It.
Oh yeah, sing
Like
it.
I think she had like Disney or High School
Disney,
Musical.
yeah.
Sing It. She did have Seen It.
Yeah.
You remember that game?
Yeah,
Seen
seen it.
But
Did they
she
have a
did-
Disney one?
They did, and that's the one that Cell actually had.
Oh, well. there you
And we
go.
still kind of play it like sometimes, but we haven't done it in a long time. Maybe we can do it this Christmas when we go.
It's
over.
nice. It's nice to revisit those. Again, something about the Wii, man. It was just catered towards families.
Yeah.
A lot of group games and stuff like that. I think that's
And-
why it stands out so much for me.
Oh, really?
It's just like a Christmas memory, is because it was a.
You
great
know,
family
for
thing.
Christmas after that, I think I had also got a Game Boy Advance SP. Cell gave me her old. I got a bunch of hand-me-downs. So Cell gave me her own like her old Game Boy Advance SP. I think when she got a DS.
Oh,
So like I was for Nintendo handhelds, the Game Boy was the only one that I really had. Like, I think it was still kind of going on, but then the Game Boy Advance, like the DS had already come out, and so
yeah.
I played a lot of just my old Game Boy games, and Game Boy Advance
Game
games
Boy
on that
Advance.
thing. I
True.
still have it, so it's great.
Which one's that one?
The red one, the Game Boy Advance SP.
Oh yeah.
Clamshell. And so but we have a lot of good memories playing that too.
Yeah.
And I think when I did get my Game Boy Advance, my parents actually did start buying me some games, because they were, by then, again, the DS had come out, they were probably cheaper.
Yeah.
I don't know what the market was back then, because like I wasn't really paying attention. I was a kid.
Yeah.
I was like 2004, I was like 12, or no, not even 2006, I was 13. So I was like 11, right? Yeah, 11 in 2004.
Yeah, 11.
11 or 10. So like I was kind of like growing up. I was coming out of the... I don't think I played... When did 2006. Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, right?
2007. But yeah,
2007?
around
Okay.
that time. Around that time.
So like I wasn't playing Pokemon anymore. If I was playing Pokemon, it was just red and blue, yellow, gold, silver, a little bit of Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald, but it was Emerald really was the one. But they did buy me some like Game Boy Advance games and stuff like that, like one or two. Those were actually very fun Christmases.
Yeah.
So, but just like
Is that when you got a lot of those like licensed games, like the Nemo and the...
Yeah, well actually, the Nemo was actually a game that my cousin Paloma had.
Oh, okay.
And so like, a lot of it, they weren't even my games.
Yeah.
And when there's a Sims game on the GBA that I quote all the time. Sims, like it's like kind of like Animal Crossing, right?
Yeah.
And so like there's this quote that I have where you're like a stand-up comedian and you're trying,
yeah.
you have to tell the jokes, and there's a timer.
Yeah.
And you have to tell so many jokes, like go in front of the mic and hold B, but they're throwing stuff at you, so you gotta dodge. But every time you go to the mic, it's like, hi, the
Yeah, but you always
and
say
I
that.
say that all the time.
You
just
always
like
say that.
gibberish and stuff like that. So, I mean, there's a lot of memories I have with Nintendo, but like the reason why we bring this up is, first of all, thank you for sharing. For the viewers and stuff like that who have never, and listeners. We can't forget our podcast.
Our audio
Spotify
files.
and Spotify and Apple Podcast people. For all the listeners and watchers, watchers and listeners, to
The observers.
who have never heard these stories before, and they I'm pretty sure they can connect with that, right?
Oh, I'm sure, yeah.
But the reason why we bring this up is because Nintendo did used to be fun. It used to be like, I feel like even now, even though the Switch is my favorite console of all time, and it is such a great console,
Yeah.
and it is fun and it's great and everything, I feel like even when you open up a Nintendo Switch on Christmas, unless you're like a kid,
Yeah.
it's not as magical.
Magical.
It's like oh, it's legit, like cool, and like
I understand what
so
you're
like
saying, yeah.
so think about it like this. Even when back in the day, in the 90s,
The mythical 90s.
yeah, and I know this isn't a nostalgia trip. Okay, it's not, even though a little bit was. Walking down memory lane. But my point is, grown-ups back in the 90s and the 80s a little bit, when they opened up that NES,
Yeah.
when they opened up that N64, it was just as magical.
PS1.
Yeah, PS1, Xbox.
You'd have a grown man like
you were
crying,
like excited.
Yeah.
Like now, gaming is, I feel like unless you're an actual gamer, it's not as exciting.
And you know what?
Like,
I don't know if that's a result of like us, like consumers
Growing up?
being, well, no, not even growing up, but just like being desensitized to it all. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's a result of that, or if it's a result of like it's just not as much of a luxury anymore. You know what I mean?
I mean, no, they're pretty expensive.
Well,
I mean, like, it's a luxury.
I mean, I say that, but at the same time, like, I feel like games are, I'm talking about video games in general.
Okay.
Just like they're everywhere. They're out there now. 25 years ago, they still weren't really as big as they are now, or as, I guess, mainstream as they are now. You know what I mean?
Maybe that may be it.
So like when you had someone, in 1998 or whatever, getting a N64 for the first time, like that's a big deal, because that's a piece of hardware that just like not everybody has that, And I understand that not everybody has consoles now, but just something about back then, it was more so, I feel like it meant something more back then than it does nowadays.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. Maybe it's these young kids are too ungrateful about they ain't grateful for what they got nowadays.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, like, and it could be just like technology has advanced so much
Yeah,
that like it's not as simple, and like I kind of feel like we've gotten a little, you know, greedy and spoiled.
spoiled is a good word. Yeah.
Yeah, like and I'll be the first to admit I'm part of that.
Yeah.
I'm over here griping that that Legend of Zelda is still 30 frames per second. Which, I mean, like, it is, you know, you can say, oh, no, that's a valid gripe and stuff like that.
But 25 years ago, that
Nobody would care. Like, it's not, I don't know. Like, but I also think that maybe we are the problem. Maybe we ask too much, and that's why these game developers and companies have just started shelling out. Like, think of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet.
Yeah.
Like, they're gonna buy it anyway, so they don't put as much thought, they don't put as much effort, because we demand and demand and demand, and we've been doing it for so long and so many years. So like, maybe we're part of the problem. Maybe we just need to, like, this got deep.
Yeah.
This got really deep. Really
or like
quick.
maybe we're cutting corners too, because like, you know, with us pirating games and, you know,
well, okay,
games,
that maybe
that's what I'm saying. But you know, that's a whole point of like Nintendo has been cracking down hard on stuff like that, and you know, it's put a lot of people, it's put Nintendo in like a negative light as a company, that is, lately, and you know, it just adds to the whole narrative of Nintendo's just kind of, you know, I don't know, it's just kind of it's just kind of like, you know, they're not as, I don't know how to describe it, man. But
and what sucks is that they're still the fun
they're still
game company.
Yeah.
But even them, they're starting to like slip up, and they're starting to just like, everything's a cash grab.
Yeah.
Well, not everything, but mostly everything is a cash grab. You know, in-app purchases, in-game purchases,
Right.
money and greed, like
kind of becoming a Scrooge a little bit.
it wasn't. It's not as pure as it was back in the day.
That's the word that I was looking for.
And
pure.
like, it's just not for enjoyment. It's more like,
it's more so to turn a profit.
Yeah, and just giving into the demand,
supply and demand
of everything. Yeah. Economics, man.
Yeah, economics, politics, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
Nintendonomics.
This world is going to die.
It's very like
Merry Christmas, you filthy animals, you moblins,
you bokoblins.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I smell a new shirt.
Merry Christmas
next year. Merry Christmas, you moblins.
That's funny. That would be a good shirt.
That would be really cool. Like, have like, who's an old cripid, like, is cripid a word?
Cripid? I don't know.
Crepid?
Crepid? Decrepit?
Decrepit. There you go.
Old decrepit.
I was thinking of cryptic. I saw the Superman trailer today. Did you see it?
No, I saw
it's
about
super
it, but I
good.
didn't
See, so okay, this is exactly what I'm talking about.
Who's playing Superman?
I forgot his name. It's a new guy. I think his name is like Corn Sweat or something. David, I'm not even kidding. Look it up. Do you have your phone?
Yeah, I have
Look it up.
It's
It's
right
like
now.
David Corn Sweat or something like that.
That can't be real. Oh
so
my
look
God.
up.
Okay,
do you have
Superman,
IMDb?
not the app, but I can just look it
Okay.
up. Superman, what year is it coming out?
James Gunn. Look up James Gunn Superman cast. You know how to spell gun, right?
Guess.
How do you spell it?
It's 2 N's.
Okay, nice. I wanted to make sure.
Oh, it is Corn Sweat.
Is it Corn Sweat? There you go.
It's Coren.
Oh, Corn.
Corn
Corn
Sweat.
Sweat.
Corn
Okay.
Sweat.
There
Not
you go.
Corn Sweat.
Yeah, the same thing.
Yeah.
So here, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Okay.
Oh, it looks pretty good.
So I saw the Superman trailer, and
Yeah.
like, it brings back the wonder, the magic. I'm really hoping that it's good. You know, just making things out of pure love.
Yeah.
And making things like for the right reasons.
Mm-hmm.
That movie, that trailer, if you've seen it, if you're a fan of Superman, it got you in the feels.
Yeah.
And it was a little bit of nostalgia. Sorry. They played like the John Williams Superman theme. It was like a slower rendition. You know how every trailer now
Yeah, they
has the
try
old
to-
an old song, but it's slower.
Try to tug at the heartstrings.
Yeah,
a
so
little bit.
like that's exactly what it was, but it works.
it works.
It was so good.
Yeah. But because you can tell when it's not, when the main priority is not a cash grab.
Right. When you're like creatives are just doing it because they love the source material.
Right.
Like I do really feel like James Gunn makes movies because he really does love the source material, and he really loves and enjoys what he's doing, and puts a lot of thought, a lot of heart, a lot of feeling into it. And
That's
that's
good.
the
That's
best.
what we need.
That's exactly what we need. Like nobody knew who Guardians of the Galaxy was.
Right.
Like unless you were a hardcore, Marvel or comic book fan, nobody knew 10 years ago what Guardians of the Galaxy was. Nobody knew those characters.
Yeah.
Come on. So like
Star-Lord.
yeah, nobody knew what they were. Did you know who they were?
I only knew Rocket Raccoon, but
Okay.
that's because of the Beatles. That's the only
Anyway.
character I knew.
So this dude in the Beatles. Okay, if you don't know,
Yeah.
Abel has like this is a huge, the biggest Beatle fans like ever.
Yeah.
So-
there's a Beatles song called Rocky Raccoon, which I think is
I didn't
what
even know that.
inspired the Marvel,
What album is it on?
the White Album.
Okay, that's why I don't know the White Album a lot.
Yeah,
It's not an album I listen
It's
to.
like 30 songs on that album. So.
Yeah, so like, it's not bad, by the way. So, because I don't want to freaking, people are like, oh, this guy hates the Beatles.
Oh,
The
yeah,
comment,
yeah. I know.
the one comment on our Animal Crossing one is just like, oh man, like I can't do math. And I literally said, I'm bad at math. I can't do math. The one comment, this guy can't do math and it's shameful. Some Asian guy. But then somebody else, did you see the comment after that?
Yeah.
Some dude went to bat for me.
Hardcore.
He was like hardcore. He was like, "That's not even the point of the video, you mother farth and filth and filth and farth and blah 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 blah." I was like, "My guy," but like, chill.
Yeah.
It ain't that serious. But thank you, you know. Yeah. So but yeah, the point is like that's pure.
Yeah.
He made it for like the right reasons, and it was like it brought back the magic, it brought back the wonder, and we're missing that in any type of media, but video games especially, video game companies, Nintendo, everything, PlayStation, Xbox, Xbox. I don't know what the frick they're doing. They're like they're making decisions, firing developers that they just acquired for like $40 million and whatnot, and like, what are you doing?
I don't even know what's going on.
I don't even understand why, like, okay, I kind of do understand. I was gonna say I don't understand why like PlayStation is like bringing their games to PC now, and blah blah blah. So now they're not exclusive, but it's all money.
Yeah,
it's literally money to like get more games.
Multiple platforms.
Yeah,
now,
so like
avenues.
sell more copies, basically.
Exactly. That's what it is. And you know, Nintendo has kind of remained like the most, I would say, exclusive. With their franchises. They're very, you know.
Yeah. They're not letting those IPs go.
No.
You will not find a Mario game on Xbox.
No.
You will not find a Pikmin game on PlayStation.
That'll be the day.
Let's hope we don't come to that. You know.
I really don't know, but going back to what you were talking about with the whole purity thing, I think a lot of it also has to do with there's so many people that are leaving or have left Nintendo that were really a part of our childhood. Like, you know, Miyamoto's not getting any younger. You know, he's getting up there in age. Charles Martinet's not there anymore, and that you know, yes, he's really behind the scenes because he's just, you know, he's just a voice actor, but like it means that he's the voice actor. You know what I mean?
He is Mario. He is Luigi. He's Waluigi.
Yeah.
He's Wario.
Like that kind of that means a lot, you know, especially people like around our age.
Yeah, you're right.
He was like the first voice of Mario that we ever heard.
And then people like Reggie, who was,
exactly,
you know, making all the right decisions, and like even
being out there and just being a meme. Like, dude, I miss Reggie.
With their E3 stuff. You remember the puppets?
Yeah.
So like, you know, they did like the puppets. They would do like, and that was really.
And Sakurai was there, and Iwata, and all those guys.
And then when did what was the? Is it the president of Nintendo?
Yeah, Iwata.
Iwata.
Yeah.
What's his first name? Do you know?
Satoru.
I said Fujikawa. I was like Fujifilm. What is that? What's Fujifilm?
I don't know. I still don't know.
It's the camera. the disposable camera, the Fujifilm.
Oh, is that what it's called?
I think that's what it's called. Anyway,
It's
so
Satora
Iwata,
Iwata.
Iwata, Reggie, Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A. Yeah.
What is his last name?
Fizame. Fizame. I don't know what his like.
All of them, you know.
They just had
Charles
such.
Martinet, yeah.
They just carried so much of the charm with Nintendo, and you know. It's funny because like they were corporate, yeah. Obviously, they were like
they had to do
the
their
biggest
job.
corporate entities in at the time for Nintendo, but they still took the time to like meet up with fans, do these conventions, do E3, and E3's dead altogether, which is sad. But
now we have things like the Game Awards, which actually the Game Awards was really great this year.
Oh, was
surprisingly, yeah,
I
really enjoyed
haven't
it.
seen it.
I didn't want to talk about it because like. It's already over, and like we already did the podcast. We had already recorded it and stuff.
Yeah.
So I think we recorded it that day. So I watched I think I watched half of it before we started recording, and then the rest after. So, but it was great. I gotta tell you something. Maybe I'll make a video about it, about what we're excited about.
We'll see.
We'll see. But all these people like coming together, just making a creative decision, just for creative sake.
Yeah.
And not as a profit. And it's not like they won't make money.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like not like Nintendo is like maybe their
on
console
the brink of bankruptcy.
Yeah, maybe their console won't sell as much.
Yeah.
And I understand that, but like or whatever, like right, because the Wii U didn't sell that much. They made a lot of money.
Yeah.
They still made a lot of money. They made their budget back.
Yeah.
As far as like, I'm pretty sure if you go back, if not, let me know. Did the numbers like not match in 2014 with all the Wii U's and stuff like that? Like, I know it wasn't the most popular, but they probably made like
they made up for it with the 3DS probably.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's not like they're not making money.
Whatever.
It's not like nobody will never buy their products again unless they do something really out of pocket.
Stupid.
Sure, it's stupid.
It's stupid. Yeah, but no, I agree. Money shouldn't be the main objective, but nowadays it really just is,
Yeah.
And you can attribute it to all, you can chalk it up to all kind of different reasons as to why it is the way it is now, but at the end of the day, that magic is dwindling a little bit as a result, and it's kind of unfortunate, but it leaves you nostalgic for the past. At least I'm just thankful that we got to experience, I didn't get to experience the full awesome 90s Nintendo, but I'm excited I'm excited about what I did get to experience, back in the day, just being a Nintendo fan. But
those memories still live
it.
on. Like we can share that like with our children and with our little cousins and family down the line. Show them these games. I can't wait till my niece is old enough to play her first Pokemon game.
Yeah.
And like we do that together.
Yeah.
So things like that, I think we need to pass that along, to the youngins.
To the youngins. Yep.
To the youngins.
To the youngins. I'm all 26. I'm not even that old.
I forget how young you are.
Yeah.
You're such a baby.
26.
I mean, you got a
25 actually.
You got a longer, thicker, fuller beard than I do.
And I'm a full 6 years
I haven't
younger.
shaved in 4 years. This is what I grow. No, I'm just kidding.
You can do it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop trying. But I mean, like, unless there's a certain somebody who maybe wants me to grow a beard, we'll see. Anyway, but
I just cut that out.
No, it's fine.
I know. It's fine.
But yeah, the Nintendo used to be really fun. I think the magic starts and ends with us. And I think that's a big thing to take from, this discussion is we need to do better. We need to all do better, basically. And then that's how these companies are going to, do it. Because think about, we can make change.
Yeah.
And I remind you to look back and look at what happened with Sonic.
Yeah.
Look at what happened with the Sonic movie, and I will never forget that. Like that was such a win.
Yeah.
For like the gaming community and like even the media as a whole.
Yeah, and even the Sonic franchise as a whole, like
Mm-hmm.
Sonic definitely had like a dark period where it was like the games were not great, the publicity was terrible, everything about, like, people were just ragging on it. And then when the trailer first came out, people were like, oh my god, this is right on par with the way things are going with Sonic.
Yeah.
But when they changed it, and when you could tell Sega, and the developers and everyone, whatever, they had a heart to please, their loyal fan base who have put up with so much, stuff in the past, right?
That was like, I feel like that was like the last straw for these Sonic fans. Because I make fun of Sonic fans a lot, and like I'm just not a huge Sonic guy. So like I make fun of, like, my buddy Jack Nova really loves Sonic. He's been on the podcast before, and I give him a hard time, like, but Sonic, it really hasn't been too great. Their games are really hit or miss. And that was like the straw that broke the camel's back. It's just like, nah. Like, and so we really did. Even myself, like, I do consider myself a Sonic fan, just not a huge one, right?
I love Sonic,
but you probably like it more than I do. But then that made way for, like, Detective Pikachu, to look as good as it did, because it could have gotten really bad.
Yeah.
Like, those Pokemon, obviously it didn't look the best, right? Like, you could tell they're obviously computer-generated beings in this world, but, like, the designs were really creative. Like, the sounds were really creative. And, like, the idea of, like, seeing a Squirtle, like, be a firefighter.
Yeah.
And, like, living in this world, and, like, it's a
contributing to society.
Yes, and so, like, that all started with Sonic, Or
that kickstart into the modern.
But I think we really
adaptations.
we just need there's no passion. The passion needs to be there for whatever anybody comes out with. Yeah. You shouldn't make a game. You shouldn't make anything, really, but we're talking about video games because this is a gaming podcast. You shouldn't make a video game if you don't care just for the paycheck.
Yeah.
You shouldn't do anything for just the paycheck. You should do it because you enjoy it. Mm-hmm. You should do it because you love it. You have a passion for it. And I think that,
and if you don't,
makes everything.
Yeah, and if you don't, then you're pretty much just you're taking up someone's space who could be in that position, who loves it, And
because, like, if you think about it, like, why would you want anybody to, like, do something that they didn't want to do?
Right.
Why would you want to do something that you don't want to do?
Why put yourself through that?
Yeah. Just for, like, the money ain't worth it, bro.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't get paid for anything. Like, we didn't have sponsors, like, when we started this. Like, we weren't part of the Amazon affiliate program, like, and it's like, and we're not making bank or nothing, but, like,
we do it because we have a passion.
We do it because we love it. Like, I love talking about video games. I love talking about Nintendo.
And we love you guys.
Yeah. I mean, don't take it that far, but, no, I'm just kidding.
The fan base that we have,
I know. I saw a comment the other day. It's just like, you guys really have a good energy. Like, and I was like, man, that made me feel really good.
Yeah.
So it's because I was, like, dead last episode. I was like, yeah, thanks. Hi, guys. Sick. No, I only play piano. School of Rock. But yeah, I think what really needs to change is that there needs to be more passion. And that's why if Nintendo is going to be more fun and get back to the way things were, if we want to get back to the way things were, we need to have more passion. Nintendo needs to put more passion into what they make, and not just make a quick buck.
I agree.
But I don't think that's wishful thinking. I think it's only, not that it will get worse, like, but I do think that, we sometimes will get a little further and further away.
Yeah.
There's going to be highs, there's going to be lows. I think we just need to enjoy the ride.
Yeah.
And
we'll see.
Count the blessings and take what we can get.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what Nintendo does.
Yeah. I want to make it, because you made a comment about Charles Martinet. I think he is doing some consulting work.
I think so, yeah.
Because
he's not fully annexed from the community.
Yeah, because I want to point out Mario Wonder, the guy who did Mario, does Mario and Luigi in Brothership. I don't know what happened. The leap was really huge. The guy playing Mario and Luigi in Brothership, he does such a better job in Brothership.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Have you ever played any of those Mario and Luigi games?
The old ones, yeah.
Okay, you know how, like, when they talk,
Brothers
they'd be
in
like,
Time.
you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
So like he does that, and it sounds almost as good as Charles Martinet.
Wow.
Obviously, it's not the same, but like
Yeah.
it's really close.
It's like a Jim Henson.
I think
Kermit
he's
thing.
like, yeah, Jim Henson and Steve Whitmire, I
Yeah.
believe, is the name.
Uh-huh.
If you want to get, I'm
Technical
a big
with that.
Muppets guy, so yeah. When Steve Whitmire took over for Jim Henson, he wasn't doing Jim Henson
Doing Kermit.
like yeah,
Yeah.
he was doing an homage to Jim Henson,
Right.
but his own thing. And I really do think that this guy is coming into his own,
Nice.
and I think it'll get better. I really have hope that it's gonna get much better as we go down the line,
Yeah.
because he did a really great job, and I just want to shout him out. He probably won't even see this, but like pay attention. Go get Mario Bros. Wonder if you're into like RPGs. It's a little slow.
Mario Brothership.
What did I say?
You said Wonder.
Oh, never mind. Don't get Mario's Wonder. No, Mario Wonder is a great game. But like Mario Brothership, if you like RPGs and stuff like that, if you don't like RPGs, you're not gonna like it. You're not gonna tolerate it. If you really love Mario and just and don't care too much about, again, it starts with us. Okay, like don't
Yeah.
get too greedy. Like if you don't like it, you can always return it. So get the warranty.
The warranty.
But anyway, man, I think it starts and ends with us to make the gaming world more fun.
Yeah.
And like even as creators, even as a community, it's up to us, honestly. And I kind of want to. I think we kind of want to leave you with that thought.
Yeah.
Because
I agree.
we could be content creators that bash everything.
Right.
Like this sucks and that wasn't good and it wasn't up to par, and that's all that we say. There's enough negativity in this world.
For real.
There's enough
Yeah.
negativity in the gaming world already. So like why not
Just leave on a hopeful note.
be the alternative.
Yeah.
Be the change. Be the change that you want to see in this world, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like there's no reason to be nasty. There's no reason to be like make somebody's day worse than it already is. Everybody's
Right.
going through something. Everybody's
Yeah.
so we choose to be positive, and we choose to be uplifting. That kind of a channel,
Yeah.
and those type of people. Because
And at the end of the day, video games are always going to be that outlet for
Mm-hmm.
for us to help make other people feel better too.
nobody plays a video game and says, "I want to have a bad time."
Yeah. Exactly.
Nobody picks
yeah.
up a video game and says, "I hope this is horrible. I hope this is bad." No,
No.
quite the opposite. So why, have that approach? Why not have that approach with everything?
Yeah.
So if you're having a bad day, I hope this. If you're having a bad day or a stroke like me, so I hope this made your day, guys. I hope this gives you something to think about. Hope this gives you some nice Christmas vibes.
Yeah.
To like, with the family and wherever. If you're listening to this on the toilet, if you're listening to this,
On the can.
yeah, opening presents or like
Right.
buying something on Amazon with our link. With our links.
Yeah.
So
We just want to fill you guys up with the Christmas spirit right
Yeah.
now, and we want you guys to be thankful. Just have
Mm-hmm.
have a thankful heart and a thankful mind, and we want to return that thankfulness
guy.
to you. We want to turn that guy. No, we want to return that thankfulness to you because
Yeah.
we have 20% off of our merch. Just kidding.
and we are passing the savings on to you.
Yeah.
Hey, you're getting good with these
Little-
transitions.
Yeah, a little.
And don't make fun of me. I have an Olivia Rodrigo Stanley. It was a bad idea, right?
It's $80 for that.
It wasn't $80.
It was 70.
It was 60.
Okay.
Yeah, but anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you're listening to us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify or wherever you listen to podcasts, please rate us. Give us 5 stars. If you don't like us, don't rate us at all.
0 stars, no stars is
No,
better.
no.
than
It's
0
either
stars.
5, 4. I'll take 4 stars.
Yeah.
But other than that, just don't rate it.
Even a 3 we don't accept.
Yeah.
Just
If
don't
you're
even bother.
if
on the
you're
fence
watching
about
it, I'm
it.
trying to end the episode,
Sorry,
my guy.
Sorry. I'm trying to help our image here.
Shut up.
Okay, go. All right, go.
Trying to PR like what you're messing up.
Yeah, I know.
Nah, it's all good. But if you're watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Check out the links. Yes, we are having the sale on our merch, 20% off when you use promo code Mary. And also, click the link in the description, our Amazon affiliate link, to get some really cool Nintendo Switch accessories. Whether you're buying them for a gift or buying them for yourself. I'm actually gonna go and buy one of the 8-bit Do, I think it's called. They're like controllers.
Oh,
really,
yeah.
really cool company that makes really cool controllers on there.
Nice.
I don't think I'm gonna use my link. I think that'd be cheating, right? I'm just gonna, you know, I don't know. I gotta look at the Amazon. I gotta look at the guidelines. But you know, I think I'm just gonna buy it for myself. You know, one of those 8-bit Do controllers because they're really cool.
Go for it.
Maybe the dongle.
Do the dongle.
The dock dongle.
Yeah, the dock
Dongle on my dock.
Do.
So, but anyway, guys, we love you. We thank you. Take us away, Abel. Take it away.
Bye.
We practice this.
Later.
Bye.